Welcome to, what are we calling this? Weekly Roundup?
Weekly Roundup.
Weekly
Part
Roundup.
of the
Oniichan
Power Hour, yes.
Yeah. So this is number, what are we on? 7?
7, I believe.
What's Spanish for 7?
Siete.
Siete. All right. So we got siete. Yeah, you'll probably see something down there.
Number 7.
All right. So let's start like we do every week with Sunday. Sunday being the 31st, or as we call it in America,
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Yeah. You can't call it Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve anymore.
No, he gone.
He's dead.
He gone.
So it's...
If we had Josh doing a report, he'd be gone.
Well, if we had Josh standing behind the camera like last time, just mumbling things. Okay, so Sunday the 31st, so we're doing a Pokemon tournament at 2 o'clock.
Big day. Lots going on.
Pokemon. A Pokemon tournament. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I wasn't told anything past the fact that we're doing a Pokemon tournament.
Yeah, we don't know if there's any special rules, any special decks.
Did we ever get a count on those guys?
No, we don't know any kind of numbers on the Pokemons, either the players or the total Pokemon in the series.
I feel like Pokemon is one of those things where they're just constantly adding more stuff.
Well, they evolve, and then they need newer,
like
littler Pokemon to come in.
Well, they're like the, what are those water guns? The water guns that everybody had when we were kids. The big water...
The Nerf guns?
No, not the Nerf guns. What were they? They were the Super Soakers.
Super Soakers.
They were always coming out with the new Super Soakers.
Okay.
You had the pistol Super Soakers. You had the water hose Super Soaker. You had the whatever. That's going to go well on this, I can tell you.
Yeah, they'll be right.
They'll
be right with that. Yeah.
Right in.
Look it up.
If you'd like to call us, where the number will be right in here. Okay, so the big thing on Sunday is a Magic Store Championship. It starts at 1 o'clock. It is the, say that again?
Ixalan.
Thank God Roger's still here. And when you see this, Roger will be gone. But for today, he's still here. It's magic. It's the magic of Hollywood.
When you go to see that movie, You Were Never Really There. It'll be like Roger.
It'll be like Roger. Yeah, he's still
really here.
Yeah. He was never really here. He was in your heart the whole time.
Yes.
All right, so Ixalan, and I've been told that Ixalan is a draft. And you have a possibility of winning a mat. We're going to take a look at that mat later in the program. All right, so the thing that confused me is this Ixalan is about, he said it's full of sky pirates.
And
dinosaurs.
Or dinosaurs. That we never knew existed.
I didn't think that was a Magic thing.
In a limited knowledge of Magic the Gathering, I would have never put money on the fact they're either sky pirates or dinosaurs.
Had you said mage, I'd say sure. Had you said wizard who shoots things out of his fingers, yes, please, bring me more.
A Hobbendogler.
Yes.
A Lich.
Absolute. A Lich.
A Demigorgon.
Well, I think that's copyrighted. We probably need to
Well, I'm just saying any of those things would have probably been in there.
Yeah, any of those kind of things. You tell me Sky Pirate, I'm thinking, no, that's not Magic.
No.
That's more like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Type thing, isn't it?
That's not our Magic.
No, it's not our Magic. It's not the Magic I grew up with.
No, it's today's Magic.
Okay, so Sunday the 31st.
Do we have the mat?
New Year's Eve. So as you're rocking it down with a dead Dick Clark, you can think about Magic and Pokemon. And
somebody's going to be a store champion.
Somebody's going to be a store champion at this point. And Roger was telling me this was a big deal. This store champion. Oh, look here. We got a floppy thing behind us.
Flopping his mat in the face.
So we've got a chance. Somebody's going to win this, right? Ooh, that's kind of nice, actually. I don't see a single Sky Pirate on there.
No, I don't, but I think that's where Frodo and them started out.
No,
right there.
That's the Jurassic Park thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where the dinosaurs come from.
Yeah, and then they got over to the mainland.
There you go. They came over to the mainland.
This looks like a well right there.
It does kind of. A little water squirting out of there. It's good stuff. Yeah, somebody's going to win that sucker.
What is this a picture of, Roger? What are these people? These people know what it is, but we don't.
It's a map. It'll show you where the treasure is buried.
Will it?
Yeah.
Was this part of the Goonies?
It was part of the
Goonies. Okay, there you go.
There's Osaka.
There you go.
All right, I thought that was water. Okay, so we got a map. somebody's going to win that nice thing. And that's Ultra Pro. I didn't realize they were involved in so many things.
Now, what also comes with being the store champion?
You get a crown.
Wealth and glory to the
Wealth and glory.
And is this bragging rights for a year, 6 months, till the next tournament?
Yeah.
All of those.
Yeah, he says. Sure, it's all of them. That's great. All right, we like that. Okay, that is the 31st.
Yeah,
and
it's a
that's pretty
big,
well
I mean,
handled, I
that's-
think. I think we did a fine job on that. Okay, so
Kicking off the new year in style.
yes, absolutely. Monday is the 1st, so that would be the first day of 2018.
Yeah, I guess we're not really doing anything to kick off. We're closed.
Well, they're closed. You want to be with your
It's a
friends and
holiday.
family, and I'm thinking you come up here and you become the store champion on the 31st. You're probably too hungover or too worn out from
From all-
basking in all the glory.
From all the victor parties, yeah.
Victor parties.
Probably
Yeah.
somewhere swaddled in this.
I went to school with him, Victor Party.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Good guy. All right, so Monday the 1st, they're closed. All of you guys are going to have to huddle around some burning tree or something somewhere and just talk about Magic that day.
Yes.
The second is Tuesday. Tuesday again brings us the X-Wing, and that is with
Hobbendogler.
Hobbendogler. Yeah. So watch out for that. But apparently he knows his X-Wing. So X-Wing Mission 4. This has nothing to do with the Grinch this time.
Mission 4, object. Oh, this is from 5 to 8.
Yeah, it's from 5 to 8. It's 5 to 8. But I'm thinking Mission 4, maybe because of this time of year, maybe they're trying to kill Baby New Year.
They're chasing him down?
Or maybe they're trying to kill the old one.
There can only be one.
That's right, yeah. In Highlander fashion, you can only have one Baby New Year. And what I never understood is how does he start as a baby at the beginning of the year, and then by the end of the year, he's like an old man?
Well, it's like that Benjamin Buttons thing. He's
In
just
reverse.
got that speeded up metabolism.
He's got Button Benjamins.
Yeah, he's speeded up.
Makes sense.
So he's tied in with the Force and the midi-chlorians, maybe.
Well, he doesn't have enough midichlorians at the end of the year. That's why he gets so very old. Then they have to hunt him down and kill him to get those midichlorians into the new baby.
They've got to cut him down.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to talk about midichlorians.
No, we can talk about midichlorians. We got a waiver. All right, so that leads us to Wednesday. That would be the 3rd day of 2018.
Yes.
That is just weird. It's still weird for me to say 20 whatever.
Yeah.
18. Good God. Okay, so the 3rd of 2018, we've got the Adventurers League.
Yep.
And it is Adventurers League. No matter what they told us. Google tells me it is Adventurers League. I don't want to tick anybody off by saying the wrong thing.
And these were the folks that were just up there fighting with the elves?
Well, no, this is more... Well, yeah.
They were up there.
Yeah. So to get rid of some of the mystery, we're filming this on a Wednesday. But yeah, they're up there, and they are doing... this is kind of a come and go. You can jump in, jump out, shake it all about.
Do the hokey pokey.
Yeah, turn yourself around in the Adventurers League.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is at 6:30. I think they just kind of take whoever, right?
6:30 till 9.
Very open, very good group,
Yes.
very congenial. And then also from 7 to 9, we are here.
We're here.
That would be Oniichan Games. Now,
Just as a heads up, sometimes we're here a little bit before 7.
we are here before 7. Yeah, I was here at 5 today. So
if you maybe wanted to come in and get your Founders Day card signed or something like that, we're
come
here.
in, kick us in the shin, whatever you want to
Yeah.
do that day. Yeah, we'll be here. I usually get here somewhere between 5 and 6. We set up all the proceedings, which today meant I got my laptop out. That was it. And then we filmed some stuff. We did a couple of food items here today. We did
A couple of drinks.
some drinks. We talk about, we got some guys up there playing some card games.
Doing some
talking
game
about
reviews.
those. Game reviews. Yeah, so there's some good stuff going on. If you come in, you never know. We might shove you into a booth and say, drink this Pikachu.
Yeah,
That happens.
this magic elixir.
Magic Amber Elixir, I think is what she said. Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay, so that is the 3rd of January 2018. That moves us to Thursday the 4th. Thursday the 4th, I would like to say, number one, that I am very impressed that they have something going on a
Yes.
Thursday. No juggalos.
Or
No juggalos. Or juggalettes. I've been
Juggalettes.
told. We haven't
knew?
been mentioning the juggalettes, and I am so sorry.
yeah,
I don't want to make any
enemies on either side of the fence.
enemies. I don't want to make any bad moves. I want all juggalos, all juggalettes, all what are those other people? What were they? Goths?
Goths?
Gothettes?
Visigoths?
Visigoths? Specters? Spirits? Yeah, I want
Disenfranchised?
Yeah,
whoever.
just disenfranchised. I certainly don't want to make any of those guys. So on Thursday the 4th, we're going to have historical wargaming. That is with
The Hobbendogler?
the Hobbendogler. He's putting his powers to use for good.
Yes.
He will be here from 5 to 8, and what I've been told is they play with a lot of the bolt action stuff. And from my limited knowledge of perusing the shelves here, it just seems
The choices.
The choices, the myriad of choices.
The veritable cornucopia.
Cornucopia, yeah. Bolt Action is a company that puts out a lot of models and things like that. It seems like so.
2-scale replicas.
Yeah, and I think they are actually fighting fights with their little men and their tanks and stuff.
Yes. Historically accurate reenactments.
So instead of dressing up and going out to a field at 5 a.m., I can come here. I can play with my pewter guys that I've painted and my little my tanks and my panzers, which I guess is still a tank, and we're going to reenact actual battles.
There you go.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'd do that, especially with a Hobbendogler. That's the one night a week he's not looking to eat somebody.
Yeah, he's pretty much full on a Thursday and just ready to have a good time.
Yeah. He can be rough. All right, so that leads us to Friday, and of course Friday is always Friday Night Magic. It is a standard Friday Night Magic this week, and we are doing a $5 entry fee, and I think you're playing for, again, Golden Glory.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. I think these guys, I mean, they always have a good time.
Yes.
Seem like good guys. They know all about magic. And I think we talked to a guy today about possibly starting a Magic for Beginners type video series.
Like a video series,
right?
yes.
Which I think would be great because I know nothing about it. I mean,
Yeah, in case you haven't really picked up on it, I think we may be just kind of...
We may not know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I would like to know what I'm talking about. So we do the Friday Night Magic, and then maybe we do the Magic for Beginners class. And he's going to kind of introduce us to that world. And
I think he was going to call it a Little Orcs Lecture.
Little Orcs Lecture.
Yeah,
exactly. And maybe we'll figure out why there's sky pirates, why there's dinosaurs, why. I won't.
It's a mystery.
You're ruining it for us, Roger. Get out of here. Eat your trees and get away. All right, so that gets us Friday night. Again, $5 entry, and I believe it starts at 6:30? 6:30. If you have any doubt, show up at 6:30. Something's happening every day.
Yes.
Even Thursday this week, which is great. Now,
Should you show up at 6:30 on Saturday?
having said that, Saturday the 6th, we got nothing.
And it's a Saturday. It's a weekend.
It's a weekend. Maybe they're so busy that there's no reason to really plan anything extra.
Well, there's always time to do something.
There's always room for Jello.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you couldn't do that.
Jello, Magic, Pokemon,
Jello,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Pathfinders.
Juggalos, Pathfinders, maybe a dog show.
Roller
I don't
Derby.
know. Roller Derby. Could we do Roller Derby?
Maybe they could show Escape to Witch Mountain, the original.
Ooh, Escape to Witch Mountain. I'd be here for that. I'd watch it just for the heck of it. Yeah, you guys, they didn't have The Rock in it. Come on.
No.
Okay, so Saturday night, it is once again a night for dreams to come true.
Yeah, come as you are.
Come as you are, come as you were, come as you want to be. And just show up on Saturday. Something will happen. Roger may come back that day, just make a special guest appearance.
He may appear.
You will not be here on Saturday.
Not even in hologram form?
This Saturday I'll be here.
What about holograms?
We do have some holograms.
No, of you.
Projected in here.
Have you be a hologram in here.
I don't
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to King's
I don't
Landing.
think it's in the budget, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those holograms are still kind of expensive. They hadn't really proliferated as much as I thought they would by now. 2018, you think we'd have holograms everywhere.
Just with Jen.
Hey, Grandma, there's a little hologram. Of course, mine's dead, so she would she'd lay in there. All right, so Saturday, we really got nothing, but it's up to you guys. You guys come up with something. Get in here. help them find their niche on Saturdays. I think normally we have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, but I don't think we have one this Saturday.
Nope.
So that's all right. Yu-Gi-Oh's taking a break this week. It's a Juggalo all come as you are party on Saturday night.
Juggalettes too.
I think there will be Juggalo and Juggalette cake, maybe some punch, maybe some biscuits. Biscuit cake punch.
And a little music.
Well, a little music. They like the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I think that's about as much damage as we can do for this week. Don't you think?
There'll be a lot of retractions in this area.
There will be a lot of retraction. And, you know, we tried really hard, you guys, to get somebody to dress up like Baby New Year, but nobody would do it.
Yeah.
So you might see maybe an animated thing from like Ally McBeal behind me.
Yeah,
or
that little
something like
dancing
that.
baby
Yeah.
thing. Well,
That'd be nice if I could throw that in
They
there.
won't know what it is, but...
Well, again, they'll just say, oh, it's Baby New Year. Look at that. And we'll say, how do you play Magic?
There you go.
Yeah, we're on equal footing that way. All right, guys. Have a good week. Happy 2018. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Now's the time for us to say Happy New Year, Happy New Year. May we all have a vision now and then of a world where every neighbor is a friend.
Hi, I'm up here at King's Landing in Waco, Texas at the Butter My Biscuit Cafe, and I am eating an Italian meatball kind of soup thing. So let's give it a shot.
Anyway, came here retail for $19.99.
That's really good.
It's on its way right now.
Very meaty. Very meaty. Got a lot of tomatoes, good tomato flavor. It's delicious. And as always, we've got these delicious Butter My Biscuit biscuits. They're fantastic. What I like to do is I like to take a little bit of the biscuit and I'll kind of dip it into the Italian meatball soup. Kind of brings out the flavor of both things. It's absolutely outstanding. This is a good food for a nice cold winter night like tonight. You know, it's like 30 degrees out there. But I'm staying warm here at King's Landing with the Italian meatball soup. It is just fantastic. So come on down and get you some. That's King's Landing in Waco, Texas on Valley Mills. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome. So today we're going to be reviewing Welcome to the Dungeon, a co-op yet player versus player shared experience. Really cool, has some really neat aspects of video games and other tabletops that are famous, like Dungeons and Dragons or something like WoW.
Like Dungeon was like the board game Dungeon. It kind of has some aspects of that.
Yeah. So anyway, to get started with the game, you have a choice as a group of players, a class of character. The first is the mage. Hopefully you guys can see that. With an HP of 2. A rogue, which has an HP of 3. A warrior. And the barbarian. So each of these 4 classes is shared by everyone who plays the game. So there is no fighting against different classes. And the object is the one character that everyone shares has to survive the dungeons that occur, that get constructed, constructed by the players.
Yes.
So one of the things you get to do, so if you choose the barbarian class, okay, his color is orange. He has a set of 6 augments or equipment, and each of these give him an ability or an advantage when it comes to the dungeon. So, for instance, we have the Warhammer, we have the Fire Axe, he has Chainmail, Leather Shield, a Torch, and a Healing Potion. So all of these can strategically be used to survive the dungeons.
No, that's about it. So
Okay.
you go through player to player. So each player will basically construct, or the players will work together to construct a dungeon. And what they'll do is they'll lay down cards to build that dungeon or construct that said dungeon. And there's different monsters throughout with different point values. So basically what you do is you compare their point values to your health points. And when you compare those to your health points, you either beat the monster or you don't beat the monster.
And there's a little bit of some, I don't want to use the word gambling, but there's some risk involved when you're building. So as the rules go, as you take turns, you can create a very small dungeon with only a small number of monsters, or you can create a large dungeon with many different monsters, and no one person knows all of the different types of monsters that are going to be there.
Yes.
Because everyone gets to contribute what they pull from the monster deck as they go turn by turn. So there's always a level of surprise. And if you defeat the dungeon, you as a player get to survive. But if you do not defeat the dungeon, so if you come up to a monster, let's find the big baddie, okay, the dragon, the number 9, one of the strongest monsters in the deck. This can be defeated by 2 pieces of equipment straight off the bat. But if your character does not have this equipment, this is going to be a very hard opponent to beat. And if you cannot beat the dungeon, your game is over, and everyone else gets to continue.
Yep. And your goal is to get, like I said, beat the dungeon by collecting these cards.
Yep. Total of 5 victory points is
Yep.
what you want to
That's
get.
basically what they are, victory points collected by the cards. And that's it.
Yeah. The biggest thing I can say out of the pieces, the little tiles, there's tiles for every class. And there's a little homage to different things. For instance, in the Rogue, you have the Ring of Power, which is pretty cool. In the Warrior, you have the Holy Grail. You also have the Vorpal Sword. So there's lots of little nods to nerd culture when it comes to these types. So it's a great play. The artwork is kind of cartoony realism.
Yeah,
I would want to say.
Yeah, no,
and it's really, really well done. And it's really, really fun. It takes me back to my days of Diablo 2 and those style of games.
Exactly.
But putting it on the tabletop.
Yeah, pen and paper, yeah. Like I said, I'm a bigger pen and paper RPG guy, so. But yeah, welcome to the dungeon. Designed by Masato Yasugi. Art's done by Paul Mathayan. This is done by Aiello. I think it retails for like $19.99, I believe. And one of the things that I liked about it was one of the things I liked about it was that a lot of people always ask me, as a tabletop guy, what they want games where 2 players can play it, and this is a perfect example of when 2 players can play. Yep. It will make the game really short, maybe 10-20 minutes, but it will allow you to play 2 players.
Yep. And then one of the things that we found playing the game is that there's some variety that you can do. You can actually recreate the game with your own set of rules based on the equipment. Now, you may need some post-it notes to help remember, because certain equipment doesn't work in a different route. But we tried to play it character versus character, and there were some really neat aspects to trying to do it that way. So there's a lot of versatility with this game for your imagination, which is another plus, I think, about it.
Yeah, we did. We did some. We did play. We started making up our own rules. And it actually worked out. We had to finagle a few of the pieces, but
it worked out pretty.
It worked out pretty well. So, replayability. It does say ages 10 and up. That'd probably be a fair age.
I'd be fair. I would say somebody as young as 8 could get it, but it'd be tough.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's good. Excellent game. So again, guys, it's a mini game by Masato Yasugi, produced by Aiello. Welcome to the dungeon.
Okay.
in King's Landing trying this awesome new drink called the Pikachu. And I'm going to stir it up here. And what we've got is we've got this awesome autumn colored Mountain Dew. And we've got maraschino cherries and cherry syrup at the bottom. So I'm going to stir it up, looking at all the awesome carbonation and the bubbles bubbling up. Ready to try it.
Yeah, so like Pokemon, if you have,
Ooh, that is so good. I love how the cherry comes out. I really love the mix of the Mountain Dew with the cherries, especially the cherry syrup. What's awesome about it is it reminds me of playing Pokemon, which is the perfect name for your drink, which is the Pikachu drink. I could drink this all the time.